Boy, do I have a video for you guys. Let's cover a couple things and get it out of the way. I did not sell my lottery coin. There are plenty of internet warriors out there saying, oh, he rug pull you. And it's finally just annoying. Just because I stopped covering my coin for 2 or 3 videos, I did not rug pull anything. You can see in the first video I uploaded, the dev, which is myself, holds 12.62% of the coin. No, my coin actually sold off a little bit and I own 13.22% of my coin. I bought a little bit more of my coin. I already announced it. That's not going to happen. I don't care about 6-7 grand. I'm not going to rug pull my subscribers. I could have rug pulled up here, right? Already told you, not going to do that. If I wanted to do it, I would have done it already. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Another thing I want to clear up, Margex, you're going to see a link under the most recent videos, probably 3 or 4 videos, with an affiliate link heading over to Margex, which is a crypto trading platform where you can trade with leverage. There have been mixed signals over there. They're getting a bad rap right now. It's like a 50-50 of people saying they love their platform, they can withdraw their money, all that other stuff, but then it's another half where they can't withdraw, they hate the platform, the customer service is awful. There's no KYC, so if you're having issues with it, could be a little sketchy. Overall, I'm just gonna stop leaving the link down there. I will be fully transparent. I am still trading on Margex just because I'm doing it for a video, but more on that later. Okay, let's jump into it. AMC's trading at $5, finally out of that $4 range. Disgusting. I hate being under $5. Sub $5 just doesn't feel good. AMC's up 1.83% on the day, and we got this beautiful candle off of the top of this parallel channel, in which you clearly saw yesterday we talked about you can either get a straight pop off of this channel or sell into the channel then get the pop. We got best case scenario. There's one thing I want to say. I'll jump into the 1 minute time frame before I explain what I'm about to talk about over here. Picture perfect. This is the January run up parallel channel, breakout, come down, squeeze. May run up, parallel channel, breakout, come down, squeeze. And then currently you obviously saw the same thing happening, and we could just be in the first day of the squeeze, but we're only up 2%, which is not something we want to see, which brings me into the point. This is terrible. Okay, yes, we got that beautiful candle, but it's only 1.5% up. And I know that's not enough for you guys. It's not enough for me. Look at the price action. This is barcoding. This is not natural price action. This is clear as day barcoding on AMC. You need to see more volume on lit exchanges. You need to see less short exempts. This is, as we speak right now, a controlled run up. As far as Gamestop goes, okay, and that doesn't disregard our price targets on AMC. Just relax. I'm just saying this is a controlled run up. Meaning if we do get those price targets up at $20 or past the all-time highs, it's going to get there probably with a snap of your finger, okay? It's not going to, well, honestly, it's going to get there however they want it to get there. It's either going to get there very briefly, very quick, which they could want so that a lot of people don't get to hit that sell button, or it's going to very slowly get up there, or however they want to do it. I'm just saying it's a controlled run up as of right now. GameStop trading at 26.35, down 2.5%. Take a look, okay? There are a couple things I want to point out. GameStop, where we're trading at 157 days in to the cycle, you come back 157 days in, down here you can see is right here. Okay, does that look familiar? You got the run up, you got the rejection, and you're halfway done through selling off. Halfway done through selling off. What else happened here? This was a break of the channel, break of structure, right? Break of structure. You can't make this up. Lottery stocks, what does this mean? Are you bearish on GameStop now? Here's the thing. I said if GameStop breaks below this, it's going to get ugly. Come down to 25, 25.30, maybe lower, and maybe be done. However, I entered calls today. Was that a bad idea? First of all, they were down 11% when I was debating on closing these calls. But there's one thing I want to note. If GameStop and AMC are going to squeeze, they're going to do it now based on the overall market. And there's a couple things that I'm lying on. Institutional ownership has skyrocketed to highs. We had just another company, insurance company, buy about 70,000 shares of GameStop. Okay, this is just another addition to the plenty of shares that people are buying. There's also GameStop earnings coming up. And there's this theory that maybe Ryan Cohen's YOLO was him purchasing money into Bitcoin, which would be just insane for GameStop because it would mean that the profits from Bitcoin with their cash that they have would not need to dilute shareholders anymore. So one, it'd be a major catalyst. And two, when you get that price action to 46 or 64 or higher, and Ryan Cohen does not dilute shareholders because they're sitting on enough cash, that is how you know that you really crushed and cooked short sellers. So I'm relying on a few different things. There are some other things other than that, but I don't want to make this video too long. Also, if you want to really get into tinfoil hat stuff, Treehouse Brewing is still tweeting, and now they're talking about Massachusetts, which is where Roaring Kitty lives. All that other tinfoil hat stuff. Now, the SPY is trading at 607.40, basically flat on the day. I'm going to explain why I am bullish on the SPY still currently, not only because we're holding this beautiful uptrend, but you are trading outside of the top of this parallel channel or the top of this long rising wedge, right? However you want to look at it, for now 4 trading days. The longest we've ever traded out of this channel was basically 4 trading days. You can see we got a hammer candle right here, which showed a lot of weakness and then crush back down, right? In which case, if we get a sell-off back down, you're likely to base at 600, okay? One more retrace to 600 before getting to 623, which is my ultimate price target on the SPY before collapse. But we have a lot of room from 607 to 600 right now. Okay, and if we don't come back down to 600, you could easily come back down, build the base off of 604.50, and then rally higher. Ultimately, we are coming very close to that Fed meeting December 12th and 13th. So there's a lot to pay attention to on the SPY. I also entered a position on the SPY. If you wanted to see these trades in GameStop and SPY as soon as I enter them, the Discord link is in the top of the description, and it's pretty cheap. Now, here's what's so interesting. Stocks are making all-time highs. Institution selling pressure is at all-time highs. There is some sort of Ponzi scheme going on in the market, which we knew, in Bitcoin, which we kind of knew, and GameStop and AMC, which we kind of, well, which we know. There's more than a Ponzi scheme over there. There's just pure corruption in broad daylight. Ultimately, there, in my opinion, is still likely to be some sort of black swan event, either December or January, February. And I only say either December because we have that FOMC meeting. Again, if that FOMC comes out and they raise rates, which is so unexpected, that'll cause the collapse. If January, February comes around, Trump gets inaugurated, finally comes in, they let a market crash on him, that delayed data they've been reporting comes out as the actual data, or the corrupted data that they've been reporting comes out at the actual data, is going to spook markets. But ultimately, it doesn't have to. It's all pre-prepped, and that's what I'm saying, right? Institutions have sold at the highest. They are pre-prepped. They know that there's a crash coming, in my opinion. Nvidia, we called out calls on this out of this channel. We got calls on this beautiful, beautiful candle. I got out of those. That trade was in Discord. It's pretty simply put. I finally closed out my calls on Nvidia, but I didn't have to. This candle right here represents sort of the same candle that you see right here, right? You could just see another beautiful green candle after this, right up to the highs at 152, and then essentially break out of this channel with the measured move up to 170, well, 169 something. Okay, Bitcoin finally hit 100K. Not only did it hit 100K, I'm not here to pat myself on the back, but it's just, some keyboard warriors are like, you gave wrong call outs. Guys, if I'm wrong on one call out that you YOLO into, I apologize. But look at this price target. 103,500. We talked about it on the weekend in Discord. I said if Bitcoin doesn't hit 103,500 this weekend, it's likely to hit it this week. And we wicked right up to it, right? That is the perfect resistance level for Bitcoin. Now it's trading at 101. What is next? If we get the market melt up on the SPY, Bitcoin's coming up to 122K. That is my next level. And once it breaks 103,500, you're likely to consolidate around 110 for a few days before hitting that $122,000 level, or 134. Okay, this is the range I expect Bitcoin to top out at this cycle. But if things just get disgusting, GameStop and AMC are at the moon, I'd watch around over 150 for Bitcoin. But that's beyond right now. Okay, as of right now, you saw a monthly candle close above 90K for November, and then you're seeing a lot of good price action come into December. Also, speaking of Bitcoin, $870 billion asset manager Standard Chartered Bank says Bitcoin will double to 200,000 in 2025. Who cares? right? So many people have predictions. Now, the SEC chairman nominee Atkins is no longer a rumor. This is happening. Okay, so it recently was a rumor, but now, yes, it's the truth. Atkins is going to be appointed, and this is good for crypto. This guy has a deregulatory stance on crypto, more deregulatory than the recent people that have been in. Okay, so part of the team, more deregulation, hopefully coming for crypto, hopefully coming across the board. Not necessarily across the board, because you can see he has, concerns with FINRA. Ultimately, just good for retail investors, in my opinion. Now, Bitcoin running, what does this mean for Ethereum? This is something that we have to pay attention to. I think Ethereum has a lot more room to run, and we called this out perfectly. You guys, if you're following the channel, if you're not following the channel, I don't know why. You could be making a lot of money. Ethereum price target for this breakout, 3,960. We wicked directly to my price target. Directly on point, 3,960. Well, where are we going to go from here? In my personal opinion, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Ethereum already built this beautiful candle off the top over here. Bitcoin also built this beautiful candle off the top over here. Right now, there is not entry. You need to see where these things are going to end up, because they are both getting sell signals on the daily time frame. If this follows through into tomorrow, this sell signal, then you're likely to see a push downward back into the channel for both of these, okay? However, if we start, coming a little bit lower towards the end of day, Ethereum 3,850, and then Bitcoin a little bit lower, that sell signal disappears. They get, a little bit more consolidation for a move up. That's something that you could see. Ethereum has a very close price target that I'd watch, 4,028. This doesn't have to hold us up here, but again, if they're moving up weak and we get rejection, or we start to get a rejection at 4,028, you can kind of take that as a sign, as it doesn't have enough strength to push up to the next level, and we will come down from there. If we smash right through that, 4,423 on Ethereum. Litecoin, I'll send you a screen. I'll show a screenshot on screen. I really don't have much else to say. Look. Okay, look at the chart. Okay, and look at the date I pointed this out. That would have paid for you for years. Okay, it's $11 to be in the Discord. XRP 244. Guys, come on. Come on, technicals matter. Look at the bounce off of this parallel channel. You came up, you broke out, you hit the high of 290 off the top of the fib. You came back down to the 2618, but also on the top of the parallel channel, and you got another bounce on XRP, guys. Look at that wick. That is a beautiful picture perfect bounce right there. You could have bought on XRP. Where's XRP going to go? Same thing. You watch the momentum. What I can tell you is if momentum comes back in, you're going to smash above 277. If you smash above 277, watch for XRP to come above $3. And at that point, that's going to be psychological warfare, where I think there's going to be a lot of buying, because people don't want to miss the train to $7.55, $7.40. Okay, my price target for potentially 2025. Dogecoin, Pepe, these things are having trouble here. Okay, but their time is coming. This consolidation, it broke below this channel, came up, tested it, and it's having a rough time, and it's getting a sell signal. Pepe, same thing. Channel came up, tested it, got rejected. But Pepe's actually looking very strong. It held up the higher support as Bonk and some other coins held the lower support. So Pepe looks pretty good here. Watch for that move. The next move up on Pepe, very simply put, 4 zeros, 24800, and write that down, because that's going to be another price target for all the people who want to call me out. Links are in the description. Come talk with me one-on-one. In the Discord, we have option sweep alerts, dark pool trade alerts, insider trade alerts, market news, and more, and some additional channels for you guys. Come request videos, make some money together, level yourself up. If you guys want up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, and earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash, use my link in the description. Open a Moomoo account. It's a free broker. They are giving you access to level 2 order book data for free, shorting, trading options, a customizable earnings calendar, and more as a retail trader. So again, once you sign up through my link and deposit into your account, you are going to start earning these benefits. That is what I got for you guys for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video, and I really want to talk with you when the video is done, because I can't record all day. Get in the Discord. I love you all. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.